Hi everyone, I hope you're all okay. So today we are going to be working in Ticket to Dreams by Karolina Kubikowska. And yes, this has been gotten by the rabbit. You can see. I'll just show you quickly what I've done in here because, yeah, I love her work. So today we're going to be doing watercolour. And I thought we would give my schminker super granulation watercolours a go. So that's all I've done in here. But I thought we'd do this gorgeous box. Let's see. So these are the paints. I got them from Jackson's. They are not cheap, but I'll tell you that. Definitely not cheap, but I have wanted them for so long. So yeah, I decided to grab them. And it was a set of 40. But then I bought 8 extras, which are these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then these 3. These ones are the volcanoes, and these are the urbans. So these are the colours of the 40 set. Gorgeous paints. And then, sorry for the noise. Those are the volcanoes. And those are the urban. So yeah, I don't think they are going to granulate overly well. Because this is quite, it's not a watercolour paper, it's not very textured, which is what you want. You want a really, really textured paper for when it comes to granulation. I've got some water brushes. And what else do I have? I've also got my Tambi. My light is in the way there. My Tambi granulating watercolours. And if I want normal ones, I've got my Tambi Art Nouveau set. And the Tambi 48 set. But we'll see how we go. So yeah, what brush do I want? The bigger one, I think. So the leaves, what do I want the leaves to be? I think maybe forest brown. I think that might be nice, which is, now this is the difficult thing because I've put them in here myself. I don't know what one's what, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this one. So we're gonna stick some water in there. Let's pop this up this side. And we're gonna just wet a leaf. So I haven't actually done much recently. Life has been quite busy. I've started driving lessons again. This is like the third time now, but I've started lessons, but you know, this time I am determined to actually get somewhere with him. Because, well, I normally just catch the bus everywhere. It's just, you know, kind of convenient. Like most of the places I want to go are on a bus route. However, now just to get to the nearest town, well, city, I guess it is now, isn't it? It's £10, whereas it used to be £6.50. Yeah, it's just a ridiculous cost, to be honest with you, in my opinion. So, not really doing anything overly complicated here. Come on, put drop. Thank you. I just thought I would, you know, come on and have a play with you guys. As I am sure I've said probably about 100 times, Karolina is my favourite artist. Colouring book and non-colouring book. I absolutely adore her work. It is just beautiful. I can't tell. I think that is a leaf. Let's just do that as a leaf. It's a leaf now. This was this was her first book that I ever got. And I don't work on it enough, I'll be honest. But, you know, it's fine. So as you can see, as I expected, these aren't really granulating on this paper, and that's fine. I didn't really expect them to do too much, but they're still beautiful watercolours. I mean, Sminka is a very well-known brand, I believe. At least I think it is. Really high-quality artist paint. And I just thought that they would go quite nicely for this page. Okay, is that all of the leaves? I think it may be. Okay, so Mr. Foxy. Tender orange, I think, might be good, which is this one here. And where should we start? Should we start down his neck? So I'm just going to pre-wet the page. So if this was on actual watercolour paper, you would see a lot more, you know, granulation happening. Well, you can see a bit happening on that leaf there. Yeah, sorry, I'm saying like 100 times apparently. So I apologise for that. So to get good granulation, you basically want a cold pressed, ideally a cold pressed watercolour paper. So, you know, the really textured watercolour paper. A lot of water. And then obviously, you know, paints that will granulate. These ones have more than one pigment in them. But every pigment used in each of the paints is a granulating pigment. Whereas with a lot of other granulating paints, you only have normally one pigment that will granulate, and then the rest, if it's mixed pigments, the rest will just be, normal non-granulating pigments, basically. I hope I'm on camera. I think I am. So yeah, how is everyone doing? I cannot believe September is almost over. Yeah, absolutely crazy. I don't know where time's gone. I really don't know where time has gone. Let's get a bit more water going here. There we go. So it's nearly the end of Space-Tember as well. Have you all joined in? Did you do any space pages? I haven't done many. Considering I'm supposed to be a host, I've done hardly any space pages, and I feel so bad. But yeah, I haven't done much colouring, really. Excuse me. I've got a craft fair coming up in November, and kind of realised, like, I haven't actually got much to sell. So I've been working like a mad woman, trying to get some stock. Which is always fun to do, because, yeah. Currently working on some crochet shawls, neck scarves, wraps, whatever you want to call them. I'm about halfway through my first one. I'm not exactly quick, I'll be honest, when it comes to crocheting. But I am quicker at crocheting than I am at knitting, which I haven't done in, I don't know, probably nearly 10 years. Yeah. But I would like to do it again, I think. But I would need to get some more needles and that, because I don't have anything. I have none at the moment. What are the colours of the inside ears on the fox? Is it a fox or is it a wolf? It might be a wolf. Didn't think of that. Could be a wolf. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with a bit of a different colour. So for the noise, that is the rabbit. Fee! So this is a western orange. I'm just gonna pop this in a few places. I love Karolina's work so much because you don't need to be particularly careful about it. It's just really freeing, I guess. Really freeing, so easy to colour. I know it looks intimidating, but honestly, you can just straight colour. Sorry, don't know what's going on with my voice there. You can just straight colour and it looks amazing because she has just put so much work into everything. But you don't need to worry about it. Like, all I've done is just slapped a bit of paint on. And it, you know, it looks fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I think I'll go with a bit of glacier brown. Which is a good question. This one. I'm just putting, you know, a bit of shadows and stuff in. Let's get a bit more water flowing. Come on. Oh, I'm so sorry. My voice and throat at the moment is just not playing ball. So yeah, if you've seen my recent haul, I did, I think, was it the start of the month or the end of August? One of them. You'll see that I got her two newest books, Karolina's, that is, and the reprinted version of Imaginary Friends, plus the limited edition of Circle of Life, which I nearly did a page in that one today, but I decided that this little guy was calling to me, so yeah, I did this. Decided to do this one. So all I'm doing is just kind of swapping between the three colours I've been using, you know, just to kind of make a bit of interest, bit of depth maybe. This paper is really good. It is, you know, buckling a little bit, but it takes water no problem. Now I might go in with a tiny bit of the volcano orange as well. Just to, yeah, I like that. So I love watercolouring and colouring books, and I will watercolour in any book, pretty much anything, apart from Camila the Ericos, because that paper does not like watercolour. Does not like water at all. I've watercoloured on Amazon paper, you know, no problem. Yep, the page buckles and crinkles, but I love it. I love the sound that, you know, that paper makes when you've used water mediums, especially watercolour on it. So yeah, I got no plan or anything for this page. I am just randomly throwing some colour down. Like I said, it hasn't granulated, that's fine. Some people might think it's a waste to use, you know, really expensive paint if it's not going to do the kind of things it's, you know, made to do. But I don't mind. I've got no problem. I'm not precious about my, you know, colouring or art materials. I've bought them to be used, so I'll use them on whatever I want to, kind of thing. Like, I will happily use my luminance pencils and my Derwent Lightfast pencils, you know, on Amazon paper and stuff like that. I don't mind. The main thing for me is that I enjoy doing what I am doing. So, you know, I'm not going to stop myself from using a certain medium just because it's, you know, in the case of like a luminance, like £3 per pencil. Like, that doesn't bother me in the slightest. And the fact that these watercolours are I can't even remember. £7-8 a tube, maybe. Well, no, more than that. About £7-8 per half pan. Yeah. And the tubes are more expensive, but I got these off Jackson's during the Sminker sale, and it was the wooden presentation box with the 40 colours in the 5mm tubes, and that was cheaper. I think it was £10 cheaper than the half pan, than the 40 half pans in a palette. And with the tubes, you could probably refill a half pan 2.5 times, maybe 2 times, something like that. And a quarter pan, obviously more. So yeah, I thought it was a good deal. And then I just bought the extra 8 colours I got. I didn't get all of the urban set, because I didn't feel like I really needed like another grey or another black. So I decided to just give that give that a miss. But yeah, I am very happy that I did get these. I have been enjoying them. So I think that's him done. Now the flowers. I think I might do them Tundra Rose, which is that one there. Which is it's Tundra Orange, so this one. So just move you just a wee bit. So again, it's gonna go wet our page. Go in with our watercolour. And that's all we're doing. And I'm just gonna do all the flowers the same. Yeah. And then the background, probably going to use one of the Ganzo Tambi super granulated ones. Come on, let's get some more water, see if we can get a little something going on here. So yeah, water helps to granulate it, but textured paper is how you get your best results with these, because the heavier pigments will kind of fall into the divots on your paper, and the lighter pigments won't. And that's how you get, the gorgeous separation that you can get with them. But there is absolutely nothing wrong with just using them as a normal watercolour. So my palette is trying to escape me at the moment. And I guess I could kind of do this page for Space Timber, because kind of like a galaxy back. I know the clouds, I think, but I think you could do them as kind of a galaxy background. I think it would work quite well. As you can see, I am not being careful about the amount of water I'm using. I am really just sloshing it on here. So I'd really like to try and get something going on in this flower. Oh, that might do it. Oh, Jesus, okay. Okay, that might be a little bit much water, but it's fine. Just go. Let's just use some of this excess to wet the other flowers. So I don't know if you can see on that one, but it's starting to do interesting stuff. And that's why I like these so much, because you never know what you are going to get with them. Probably not the kind of paint you want to use if you like having, you know, a lot of control with what you're doing. Yeah. Probably not going to be the paint for you. But if you like just really loose, free kind of painting, then yeah, I would definitely get a couple of these to try them out. Now you definitely do not need all 40 of them. You know, a lot of them are very similar. But I'm silly, and I most definitely kind of have full set syndrome. So we go in with a bit of the Tundra, no, the Galaxy Pink. Oh, that's not, oh my god. I was using Tundra Pink, not Galaxy Pink. This is Galaxy Pink. Now, I'm just going to throw in some of this. And just see how it is. A bit more water. There we go. Now we're doing stuff. Okay. Bit more in here. And I found the more that you kind of just paint it on, the smoother it's going to be. So you're not going to get, you know, as much granulation as if you just kind of like put a couple of dollops of water and just smush it on a bit, if that makes any sense. Now I'm just going back to the Tundra Pink, just putting a little bit more in. Okay, and I think I want, maybe not. Nah, I'll leave it. Okay. So now I need to decide, let me pop this palette away. I need to decide if I want to use the Gansai Tambi for the background, or if I want to try and use my pixie dusts. I don't know. Let's start with the Gansai. The Gansai Tambi. So, just gonna put a couple of drops of water, let that sit. Go with the background. So you can see what it's doing here. So cool. We'll see if we get anything interesting happening. I mean, I'm pretty sure we will with these. These have, I don't know what they are. They have a lot of different pigments in them, from what I can tell. Potentially dye. some, you know, like dye ink type things in them as well. I haven't really looked into it. Sorry, I just went really quiet, didn't I? But yeah, these are really good for backgrounds. Kind of going all over the place here, aren't we? Really good for backgrounds. Only thing I have found with the Gansai Tambis is that they can be quite muddy, quite a few of the colours. If you're not careful, can get quite muddy. Which isn't something that happens with the Schminker. But they, you know, it's like trying to compare apples and oranges, because I mean, yeah, they're both granulating paints, but very much different. I don't know if I would call them so much granulating, but more as separating. I know that's kind of what granulation is, but they do seem a bit different. You don't need, you know, as much texture to get them to work. 'Cause, yeah, I don't know what I'm saying, I'll be honest. Ignore me. I am rambling. But yeah, I do like the effect you get with them. Especially this oh my days, Aurora Violet. This is by far my favourite one. I do have swatches of them all, but my swatch book is under a giant pile of books, so I'm not going to get them out, because that is far too much effort. Pop a drop of water there. I think that's looking quite cool. Just put a drop more water in. Now, I don't know if what they do on black. I've not actually tried. See if that does something interesting. I don't expect them to stand out. Yeah, it doesn't really work too well on the black. That'll be because obviously it's printed on, you know, solid, like printed on, so it kind of just almost beads up a little bit on it. Bit more water. I don't know. I think that's looking quite cool. Just put a drop more water in. Now, I don't know if what they do on black. I've not actually tried. See if that does something interesting. Just get everything kind of nice and covered. Yeah, I think I'll leave it. I'll leave it with just that. I don't think I'll go in with the pixie dust. And pixie dust is, I think the closest thing I can explain it or compare it to would be Bruchot. I've never used Bruchot, but from what I've seen, it's quite similar. It's got mica and dye ink in it, and it is very pretty and very sparkly. I think I quite like it. Do I want to put maybe just a bit, some little bits maybe on the flowers? Just a bit in some places. As you can see, I am just having great fun just playing around here. Loving it. Okay. Let's do this bit. Maybe. Okay. See, I am tempted. I am tempted for some sparkle. But I don't want to ruin it. And I'd have to move a bunch of stuff. I know. I'll use some Paul Rubens and glittery paint just for carpets. These paints are disgusting. So nice. I don't know what happened to them, but they're just covered in dust and I don't know, bits of hay, I think. Oh god. But they still look fine. So these are just like a really fine glitter paint. You probably won't be able to really see anything of it. But they're pretty. We'll just do... I may change my mind later and go over these with a gel pen. But for now, we will just use these. Because I can't use gel pen on here at the moment because the page is so wet. It will not be happy. Maybe do those. think we're done. Let's see if we can bring you up a bit closer. You can see the background. Flowers are still drying, but you can see we've got a bit of texture there. Fox, not really, but that's fine. I doubt you can see the glitter, but yeah. So, there we go. That is this gorgeous page done in Ticket to Dreams. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. And if you could like, comment and subscribe, I would be hugely appreciative of it. And let me know if there's anything in particular you would like to see. And I will do my best. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with how this turned out actually. I like him. Yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you again. Bye.